It's me, your girl, here again, Sherry. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and click the notification button as well, so you'll be the first to get all my videos. I will be making videos every Friday. Today, I'm going to teach you how to bake nut bread. Yes, nut bread with some fruits also. Wow, yummy, right? Come with me, let's bake. Here are the ingredients you will need to bake your nuts and fruit bread. So here I have 700 grams of bread flour. Here is 200 grams of wheat flour. And here 100 grams of rye flour. Here I have 24 grams of fresh yeast, and which is about 12 grams of dried yeast. But first, if you're using the dry yeast like I always do, you mix your dry yeast in the water before adding to your mix. And here I have 10 grams of butter and 17 grams of salt. And here we have 650 milliliters of water. Here are the things that makes your bread special today. Here I have 100 grams of nuts. There are different kinds of nuts. I have almond, I have walnuts, I have hazelnuts, I have cashew nuts. So you can choose what kind of nuts you like. And here 200 grams of dried fruit. I have raisins, I have apricots, and I have currant. Today I'm going to be using my mixer. Like I told you in my first video, that was just an introduction with the hand. So if you don't have mixer, you can go back to my first video and watch how I knead the dough with my hand. There's one thing I always say, that you don't mix your yeast with your butter and your salt. It kills the effect of the yeast. I first place my yeast in my bowl. Then I put my flour. My flour is already covering the yeast. Put all my flours. Now I can add my butter and my salt. It will not get to the yeast when it's mixing, because sometimes if you're using a mixer to mix and you don't do it this way, you might forget that you've added salt or butter. It happens a lot. And now you add your water. This bread don't need too much kneading. With a low speed, you let it turn for 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, you leave it to turn again on a high speed for 4 minutes. In total, we're going to be kneading this dough for 6 minutes. Why? Because of the wheat flour and the rye flour. You don't need too much kneading. That's why we're going to make sure we knead it as short as possible. My dough is ready. I knead the dough already in total of 6 minutes. We don't need it too much. Now you put in your nuts and all your dried fruits. We're going to knead this as short as possible. You don't want to have bread or your nuts pieces inside. You still want to feel the nuts in your bread. Our dough is ready. We will leave this for 20 minutes. Just put a bit flour on top and then you cover. After 20 minutes, you can see that your dough is soft. Now we press out the hair. I'm going to leave this again for 20 minutes. First, you just press it out. bring it back. You can see what I also did there. All my raisins and my nut inside the bread. Because if the raisins comes out of the dough like this is going to get burnt and the taste is not good. So that's why you make sure it's inside. We'll leave this again for 20 minutes. Okay, so after 20 minutes, now we're going to cut out our dough for shaping. I'm going to be weighing 460, which is a small one, and 920, which is a big one. Plus, another thing, somebody told me, yeah, what if I don't have a bread pan? I'll show you two methods. This one is my bread pan, greased already with a butter, and I'll show you the other method. If you don't have a bread pan, you don't have to worry. First, 460 out. This is where you try to make sure all your raisins and your nuts are in the dough. Whenever you see one probably like this, it's a little bit outside of the dough, you just take it and fix it in. You roll this up and we're going to leave it again for 5 minutes to rest. After 5 minutes, you take your dough, a little bit in the flour, you just roll your palm, the side of your palm. You just take your dough, roll it out a bit, and then here in your palm, you push, bring it back, push, you bring it back. So you push like this and you bring it back. The difference, if you don't have a pan, just take a tray with a parchment and you put your bread on it. Little bit flour, of course, just a little bit. Okay, and you put it in this one in the bread pan. Like in my first video, you just take and you roll. Make sure that it's not sticky, otherwise you just give a slight flour under and roll out. Fine. We'll leave this to rise for about 50 to 70 minutes. Put a towel over so that your dough don't get dry. At this moment, you can preheat your oven at 240 degrees. Just like last time, we're going to steam the oven before we put our bread, and we're steaming the oven when your bread is inside. Check my first video, you will see how I did that. Okay, just take a look at our bread. You see, it's wobbling, it's ready for baking. So we're going to bake the small bread for 35 minutes and the big bread 45 to 50 minutes. But each time when you put your bread in the oven, don't just leave it and go. Always come in between to check. And like I said in my first video, it's very important to steam your oven before you put the bread in the oven for 2 minutes. You steam again when the bread is in the oven, and after 20 minutes you remove your steaming pan from the oven and then you bake further. If you want to see that how I steamed my oven, you can watch my first video. Oven. Yep, ready. So guys, our bread is ready. The big one is still in the oven. Like I said, this one is for 30 minutes and the big bread 45 to 50 minutes. Normally you leave your bread to cool down completely before slicing, but sometimes I like bread that is very hot. Okay, here's the crust. Whoa, look at all the nuts in their glory. Take a look at all the nuts and the raisins. Wow, this is nice. Thanks for watching this video, and if you find this video helpful, please just leave me a comment, or you want me to elaborate more on something, just let me know in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please click the subscribe button, share this video, like, and don't forget to click the notification button because I make videos every Friday. See you in my next video. Bye bye.